Alright, I got my two orders picked up from Hungry Howie's. One of my favorite places to deliver from right here in UCA. Go ahead and get it dropped off. Hey, what's up YouTube? Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Dasher Nation. It's Dax the Dasher. Today is September 24th, the morning of my 42nd birthday. Coming to you from east side of Orlando, Orange County. Just going to, I don't know, maybe knock out a couple hours here. Really no goal for today. Not really, don't really have it planned. Just due to the fact that I'm not really sure how long I really want to work. I got a couple things I want to do at the house. Before she gets home in the morning. Like I said, today's my birthday. We're planning on doing some stuff, going out to dinner and whatnot. So I really don't want to be out too late. But this is my long week. I have four off, one, and then the weekend. So my goal for the week is only $250. I'm at $100. Didn't really do much yesterday. I was going to do a lot more, and then I got to this McDonald's over on Waterford, and they just had a whole line of people on the other side that they were, short-staffed and blah, blah. So I just canceled that order. I wrapped it up. I'm like, I'm just going to take my couple orders that were quick, and I called it a night. Like I said, I've got some stuff I'm doing around the house. Her dad's flying in. We're flying back from Mexico this weekend, so we're going to have them there for a week. So I'm just kind of looking forward to that. So I probably won't be doing much, or maybe I'll be doing a lot. Who knows? I haven't really decided. So on this channel, I really want to, cover a couple different things. The gig economy, of course. I got a lot of things going on this year. We're building a new house, so I'm probably going to put up some videos of building from scratch, building with a builder, selecting a builder. This is not my first rodeo. I built a couple other houses. First time building, starting the process in another state, so that's really kind of cool. Kind of want to use this platform as more of like a teaching model. Learn from my mistakes. Actually, one of my favorite people of all time, Warren Buffett, says all mistakes need to be made, but you don't have to be the one to make some. That's why he is Warren Buffett, and I'm not. I like to make my own mistakes. Apparently, that's one of my problems. Is I always like to figure out how to make my own damn mistakes. But I have learned a lot from a lot of other people. I'd like to know who the person is that said this, but it is very clear, and it may have been him or may have been somebody else. But you are the sum of the 5 people that you hang around, and that is one very, very true statement. When I was a child, my mom used to say, "You are who you hang around with," and I never really knew what she meant by that until I got older and figured that mistake out for myself. Not saying I did too bad for myself, but I'm just saying that you start to figure out a lot more things after you get through your 20s. You think you know it all, but you don't. Anyways, so I really want to, dive into a couple different things, along with the DoorDashing, Uber Eats, and whatnot. I did have a conversation with Dr. A today from Gig IQ. He's got a lot of stuff going on with his day job, all of his clinical trials or whatever it is, his experiments, or not really quite sure exactly. Flip over to his channel to find more out about that, but we're going to get together on some budgeting ideas, how to make this money worthwhile. I mean, we're out here trying to figure everything out, so why not try to figure out how to keep more of your money? Get a little bit more of a business aspect to it instead of just I need money, so I'm gonna find the fastest way to make it. This is more and you got to figure out what's sustainable. What can somebody do day in and day out without the burnout effect, or it's really kind of hard. It's just like any kind of sales or anything based on performance, it's kind of hard to budget for that. But there are ways to go about doing it. You just got to find the parameters in which you can work in. What does your market allow? I mean, every market's got a cap. This market obviously doesn't have a bottom because, you can sit there and work for 8 hours and make no money. Or, you could drive around and drive 450 miles and make no money per hour, if you go by that, or per mile, however you want to. And what I mean by no money is by the time you pay out your expenses, are you even on the positive side? So I know there's just some different aspects. There's some things I like to enlighten people about, or at least bring to the table. A lot of this stuff most people probably already know, but maybe it's just a different way of looking at it. All I know is I'm getting everything set up. I'm definitely ready for this new move. We got like about 6 more months. I'm also working, doing my due diligence, trying to find pool builders. We don't have a huge lot. We are building in a development with an HOA, so that's really not the issue. We do have a community pool, but I kind of like to have a pool, my own pool in the backyard, do what I want to do. But there's a lot of work that goes into that. So I'm probably gonna do some videos on that. I've had pools before, maintaining pools. It's pretty fun, but there's a lot to it. So just trying to do my homework, seeing who's gonna give me the best value for my money. You got a little bit of leverage when you're buying, paying that kind of money for something, and you're paying with cash. You got a little bit of leverage. You can usually get a little bit better product for a little bit less money if you pay for it up front. Come to find that out. I was just running some numbers, and just on one car that we already have, if I would have made payments, that's $10,000 a year, or I'm sorry, $10,000 over that 5 years that I saved by not financing it. But anyways, so I want to help move you in that direction. Whoever it is that is looking for that. So some financial freedom it's a huge thing. It's very obtainable for anybody that's willing to participate, but it has to be done in a sustainable way, because you don't want the swing factor. And I don't know. I'm guessing people call it different things, but what happens is you go at something so hard without a good balance that it swings back the other direction to be detrimental. And one example of that is, let's talk money, right? So your goal is to save and pay off credit card debt or whatever the situation is, and you're going at it so intensely that you're kind of like restricting yourself so much that it just becomes unsustainable. Like you just can't do it that long, and then you stop saving, and then you start going back into your other habits, and then you get even farther away from your goal. Diet is another thing that is pretty easily relatable. You go on this flash in the pan diet. McDonald's and Woodbury, those are usually pretty good. And it's really close, but I'm just on the other side, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take it anyways. Might as well get it started off. But anyways, what I was saying is a diet is a perfect example. You got X amount of weight to lose. Instead of saying, okay, I'm gonna dial back a little bit and do it over a longer period of time, people want that instant flash in the pan result. So say they do it the wrong way, they lose weight, and then it's not sustainable to keep doing what they're doing, so they end up putting that 20 plus back on. So you end up farther away from your goal. Money is the same thing. It's used as a tool. Diets or lifestyle, whatever you want to call it, it's all relevant to that person. Anyways, we'll take a look at this. We'll take a look at this order. I do have DoorDash app open, but I haven't turned it on. So, actually, I was just on the other side. Like, I don't know if you caught my other videos. I have like basically a big figure 8 from where I live at, off of Curry Ford to Dean on one side, Alafaya on the other. They run down all the way down to University, which is where the college is at. And then I'm on East Colonial, which is also known as 50, and that basically is the middle of the 8. So there's just a huge amount of restaurants in all of this area. So I was just on the other side because I came up off of Dean. Anyways, I'll shoot across and grab this, and it looks like the drop-off is not too far from that location. Probably those condos that are over there. So, all right, we'll pop over to this McDonald's. Like I said, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. If you want to get a different perspective of the gig economy, what you can do with the money. Like I said, I'm going to be doing just some videos on like building a house and like our journey from Ohio to Florida.
In 1 mile, make a left turn.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, y'all. Just dropped off that order at McDonald's to pick up a double order for Hungry Howie's for Uber Eats. Pick up that DoorDash app turned my DoorDash app on, and I'm here to pick up one $7 order for Wawa to go 2.2 miles, and then I'm going to grab the Hungry Howie's, and I have a double order. Looks like it's going to pay somewhere around 12, I think about $12. All right, I'll catch up with you guys.